that I'm expecting anybody to be in chat yet, but if you could drop a 1 if you can see me and hear me right now, that'd be appreciated. We currently have a grand total of 0 people watching. We had a little trouble setting the live up, so yeah. Is it
Yo, you're live there.
Okay, I'm live. I don't want to be too close to you so it doesn't make crazy noises.
I'm gonna step away real quick and see if it works.
Okay. Well, as we're here, wait. Okay, yeah, see, we don't want to... Oh, I got a 1 from somebody. No, remember last time I, broke? My dad's watching my live stream. And the last time that happened, it, like where it was playing in the background, it just went crazy and broke the whole thing. Okay. Anyways, we did get a 1. Shout out to Catherine for that. How are you doing?
What's up, Catherine? Thanks for being here.
Anyways, guys, I'm out here with my dad, and we are going to throw a camera in the water. Do you want to explain to them a little bit about what we're doing?
That's exactly what we're doing. I think you just nailed it right on the money. But here, let me show you guys what we're working with at least. I ended up picking up an Insta360 recently. I don't know how many of you guys have seen on my channel. I've been doing a few shorts here and there. Insta360 drops. I don't know, I might start doing a little more long form content with them. I'm not really sure if that's going to be a thing, but this is going to be definitely a thing on my channel and probably my son's channel, since that's how sons work.
True. He has the Peyton Manning forehead going on right now. If you know, you know.
Anyway, so I just got myself like a nice little box, try to keep everything, nice little kit. Inside here I have a little reel.
Okay.
I can drop the camera in the water, keep everything, nice and neat and organized. I have a weight that I actually attach to the Insta360 housing, which the Insta360 is in. And the reason for the weight is because this is pretty much a bubble, and it holds a lot of air, and I need something, to drag it down.
Makes sense.
Anyway, this is it, Insta360 X4, which is crazy. So like 3 days after I bought this thing, they came out with the X5.
Really?
3 days.
Oh no.
So, but either way, we're having fun. It gets good footage. But the cool thing, so I did get the protection plan from Best Buy for $50. So if anytime this breaks in the next 2 years, I just take it back in and I get my money back, and then I can get an X5.
Perfect.
So it's almost like renting this for like $50, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
So,
yeah, let's see. Kind of give us a 360 view of it. So we got cameras on both sides.
Yep, cameras. Let me pull it out here.
Yeah.
And I can. I'll turn it on real quick, and we can see. I'll see a little bit.
Yeah, this is actually my first time seeing the camera too, so I am interested in kind of seeing how it works as he tries to get it up.
So I'm just like you guys, that keep the plastic on your couch. I know you're watching. I try to keep the plastic on there, right there, keep it a little nicer, I guess.
I guess, or at least have the satisfaction when it is a little older to rip it off.
Anyway, so this is a camera, both sides, and the thing about this here, so it's called an Insta360. But it's not actually a true 360, because a 360 would be like it's pointing this way, and all it sees is whichever way,
Yeah.
In a full 360. This actually films in like a spherical pattern. So while you're filming, you can drop it in the water, and so if there's a fish that swims above you, you can change the angle to look up. If it swims below you, you can look below you, beside you, right? Head, shoulders,
knees and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Anyway, so whatever you want to do, it's there. It's a really cool thing. So it's so the camera is actually receiving all the information, and it fuses it together, and you could change direction later on in post. That way, if you happen to miss, shark, or where you would have missed a shark swimming by with your GoPro because it's only pointing one direction. Here you can actually change the direction and follow whatever's down there. So that's how I've been able to get a lot of these cool shots. It's not that the thing just went right in front of me. It was like I was able to
change which way you want to look from. Makes sense.
Let me turn this on real quick here. A little turn on button there. There it is. Oh, see, there we are.
Hello.
Oop. I don't know how to. Now I'll confess, I really don't know how to drive this thing as well from here, because most of the time Jeez, what am I doing? Most of the time I just drive it in the app.
Makes sense.
So you can see how we're shifting every which way.
So is the camera, how does it get over here? That's what I'm confused about. Like, how does it get on this? How does it get on the side?
It just fuses, so it sees enough of the image that it's able to fuse it together.
It makes sense.
I mean, it isn't like pretty wide, but
it's like it can look right through there. Yeah, it makes sense.
And so yeah, it is certainly a fisheye type thing. And so the two fish eyes back to back, it fuses it together. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and set this up real quick. That's me the other night. Oh no, I was sitting there trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's great.
That is great. So then we go ahead and toss this in the housing. And also a slight amount, a very, very slight amount of condensation does get in these, as they send you these little strips here to help
With the condensation.
Yeah, help with the condensation. So the camera's not going to be in the water long enough for it to be a problem. I'm not sure how deep these goes or how deep this goes, but I do intend on finding out.
All right.
Because I do have some deep water drops I want to do, and some interesting, I don't know, at least interesting to me.
Yeah.
Things I want to check out. So can you go ahead and set this up?
All right, let's see what happens.
See what happens.
So yeah, we're gonna drop it in the water. We'll actually, it long really once it gets going to at least see what's down right below us, right?
No, I'll be able to drop it in. We can let it soak for just like a minute or two. And then if we want, we can just bring it right up.
All right, cool.
Just to see if it's a good drop position. Now this particular spot, actually I dove this here quite a few years ago with Josh. You know Josh Young?
Yeah.
He's that captain.
Yes, Captain Josh.
Yeah, Captain Josh up in Alaska doing all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he and I actually went diving here when we were here. I had a seal try to punk me.
Try to headbutt you or something?
Yeah, I came in. It was being fine. It was just like it was super friendly. It was just seals. The harbor seals get really curious.
Oh yeah, it's because like what the honk are you?
Yeah. Speaking of seals, earlier when Kyler and I got here, we heard a bunch of the sea lions out barking. The sea lions are back in town. The California sea lions. I'm assuming with their name being California sea lions, and I don't see them for a good portion of the year. I'm assuming that they're
probably down with Brent and all of them.
Yeah, he's down with our buddy Brent, harassing him and
fighting him.
Yeah, fighting him.
Getting into
Sea
fist
lions
fights.
are back, and so I did hear some barking earlier, and so there is a high chance that we might get a pinniped coming by.
A pinniped is
A pinniped is like a seal.
okay.
Just every now and then I like to use big words.
Okay, yeah, just making sure we're.
Yeah, that way I.
That way you sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, even if you don't, you gotta fake it somehow.
For sure. But yeah, anyways, right now we're getting, we're kind of just getting ready. If anyone has any questions or statements, I will answer the ones I can answer. So feel free to drop any of those. Also, I just feel like it's been forever since I've seen any of you guys. So nice to see you. I think, when was the last time I did a live stream?
I don't know.
Like at Steel Lake, maybe?
Yeah.
Like eons ago. But yeah. Yeah, I almost forgot how to do this.
I know. How many people you got in the chat?
12.
That's good.
Hey, no, that's pretty good for a cold open with no.
Cold open hadn't been a while.
Yeah, no advertising.
And plus, it's right now the audience being smaller gives us a better chance to interact with them.
True. Kitty Q says hello, everyone. Hello, Kitty Q. Long time no see. Yeah. Also, since we're here doing nothing. I'm going to review this Sprite right here. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Sprite. I'd say Sprite is my favorite soda, like for sure. But this Sprite is Sprite Chili. It is a cherry lime Sprite. So I'm going to actually try it for the first time. And this might be my first time reviewing a drink that I didn't find in the water. So this will be interesting.
Man, you actually bought it?
Yeah, I actually bought it, and it's within date. Well, at least I hope. Let's look. See if the date is on here. I don't see the date, but we're gonna try it anyways and just assume it's within date. You know what? Oddly enough, it's a little more like lemon lime tasting than a normal Sprite.
Really?
Like it tastes. Like, there's definitely the cherry there, but there's more lemon than usual. Want a waterfall some? Want to try some for the sake of the culture? Just see what you think.
Cherry lime, huh?
Yep, cherry lime.
There we go. I don't even know how I'm good at waterfall.
I mean, you can. We're family here. You can do whatever. Do whatever gets the job done. It's weird because okay, I'll let you review. Tell me what you think.
Tastes good to me.
And no, it's good.
It's great. Oh, you definitely taste a little hint of that cherry, but and I can see what you're saying.
It's more like lemon lime than a normal Sprite, even. So yeah, pretty good though.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, camera's all ready. I'm just gonna bring it up on my app so we can.
Okay.
I can get a cheat real quick.
Okay, cool. Kitty Q says, so it's Sprite times 2. I mean, low key, except for there is the cherry hint to it, but I'd say it's more Spritey than whatever. Allison Hughes asked if Sam or us will ever look for missing people again.
Yeah.
And I'd say, oh yeah, for sure. Just whether or not it's on camera or not, that's another story.